with young people and those mentors that they need most.
Question number 6, Phil Twyford.
My question is for the Minister of Transport. Does he still take big issue with the suggestion that the City Rail link is useful or popular?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Yes.
Phil Twyford.
Supplementary for the Minister. What will be the impact on productivity and economic growth in Auckland with rush hour traffic slowing to walking pace within 10 years under his transport policies?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Well, I think the first point, Mr Speaker, is that if this project were to go ahead, it makes around about a 20% difference to some traffic coming in, as low as 10% difference to traffic that would be coming by way of vehicles, cars, and around about 20% difference to people travelling by buses. When you have a growing problem with a projected big number at the end of it, yet relatively manageable percentages around the size of the problem, I think you've got to be very careful before you commit $3 billion minimum or around about $1 million per metre for a tunnel project that will do so little.
Phil Twyford.
Supplementary. What is his plan to ease central city congestion and remove the network constraints on Auckland's public transport system?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Well, Mr Speaker, the government will work with Auckland Transport, who have a very important role to play. And when we have all of the information in front of us, the government will be able to work out exactly what we might do. But what I can say to the member is that I would be prepared to consider any information that does come to us.
Phil Twyford.
Supplementary. Why does his government refuse to listen to the Auckland Employers and Manufacturers Association, who say building the City Rail link is a no-brainer, and the 64% of Aucklanders who say they support building the rail link?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Mr Speaker, 64% of Aucklanders do not make that comment, but 100% of Aucklanders will notice how much the government is spending to try and improve both the roading network and public transport in Auckland. The 64% the member refers to was from an Horizon poll, which previously predicted a very bad result for this current government in the last election. They were wildly inaccurate, as I believe they are on this.
Phil Twyford.
Point of order, Mr Speaker.
Point of order.
I seek leave of the House to table Horizon research results that say 64% of Aucklanders support the City Rail link project.
Leave is sought to table that document. Is there any objection? There's no objection. Phil Twyford, supplementary question.
Why does he rule out funding options for Auckland's transport agenda, including a regional fuel tax, congestion charging and funding by central government, when he's doing everything he can to add funding options for his roads of national significance, like borrowing, PPPs, raising the petrol tax and raising road user charges?
The Honourable Jerry Brownlee.
Well, Mr Speaker, to make that assertion without all of the information yet compiled on what would be the most effective way to ease Auckland's projected congestions in the future is rather silly. But what I will say to the member is that I would consider hiring Lyle Langley and Associates to do a scoping study for us on the City Rail link. I know that they have done some very good work on similar projects in Brockway, Ogdenville and North Haverbrook, and if they think this stacks up, we'll give it some consideration further.
Question number 7, Mark Mitchell.
Thank you, Mr Speaker. To the Minister of Energy and